don't want your picture on, just so you know. I'm going to go ahead and do that because it's such good information, and I know a lot of people couldn't get on tonight. So you're welcome, and here we go. First thing we're going to do, Erica left us with a video, so we're going to go ahead, and Erica's going to make a few summer things. We're talking about summer tonight. This is summer fun. So we've got recipes on everything you can imagine. So let me find Erica's little video, and we will, let me see if Erica's video, and we'll go ahead and start with that. So this is what Erica left for us, and let's see if we can show it for you all. And she's making a few things for us. So here we are. What's Erica have for us tonight?
I'll share 3 really fun recipes with you guys for the summer. The first recipe is an Anthro inspired room/linen spray. This is such an amazing scent for the spring or for the summer. So what you're going to need is a 16-ounce glass bottle. Yes, this is a kombucha bottle. So if you drink kombucha, save the bottle. If not, I've even done this with a vinegar bottle as well. So then all you need to do is order the spray tops. I ordered these from Amazon. So I filled it up to here with water. And then I did a few splashes of a high grain alcohol. Usually I use Everclear, but this one was on sale. You guys know I'm partial to that. You can use vodka, or you could use rubbing alcohol or witch hazel. It's just that this is going to blend better with the essential oils in the water. So this is my preference. All right, now to that, we're going to add our new Luscious lemon blend. You guys, I don't know if you've tried this yet. This is like, I'm just loving what this is doing for me emotionally. It's so uplifting and it's so energizing. I'm almost out of this actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 15 drops in here to make this. Okay, sorry, I can't talk and count at the same time. And then to that, we're going to do 10 drops of geranium. If you don't have geranium, you can do the blend Joy. Okay, this one's a little bit, okay. Okay, if you get like an extra drop, it's no big deal. Then we're going to do 10 lime. Ooh. A couple extra in it, and that's okay. And then last but not least, we're going to do 10 drops of Idaho blue spruce. I love the smell of this one. Okay, I'm going to give it a shake. Ooh, this smells really good. Okay. And each time you use it, you just want to give it a shake just to make sure things are mixed up properly. Remember, there's no like toxic chemicals holding the formula together, so always give it a shake. So now, what do I use this for? I use it for refreshing my couch, my pillows, my linens. Sometimes I refresh my bedding, right? Sometimes things just have a stale smell. Maybe towels have been in the closet for a while, or maybe the trash stinks, bathroom stinks. You can just do a nice spray, and I absolutely love this. I want to give you guys one other tip. I actually do not like this spray top. So if you see these, I mean, you can get them if you want, but I hate it. I don't know if you can see this. It just stays right here. This will kind of squirt it more like across the room. I just don't like this spray top. So when you're going on Amazon, just type in heavy duty spray top. I just think these are just a little bit better. All right. So that's the first recipe. That is our summer/spring linen room spray. Okay. So give that a try, you guys. Next, I want to share a recipe for swimmer's ear. I don't know who here gets that. I don't, but I know kids get that. I think when I was a kid, I got that quite a bit. So I'm going to share with you 2 different things you can do. First, remember, save your empty 5 ml bottles, clean them out. What we're going to do, it's going to be 5 drops of basil. It's going to be 10 lavender, 5 lemongrass, 5 peppermint, and then add a liquid carrier oil. You can even do olive oil if you want. put one of the roller tops on. Remember, Young Living sells these in a 10-pack. So when there's a problem with the ear, you've been swimming, what you want to do is really focus on the outer ear. Never put an essential oil in your ear. Just never do that, okay? And then run it down the jawline. You can do this about maybe 2 or 3 times an hour, and then when it finally works, you're kind of done. I'm going to tell you one more tip, and I've seen this work actually right in front of me. We, before pandemic, we had an oil class, and a girl came over and she had issues with her ears. It was like really stuffed up, and I don't know, I guess she always has these weird problems with her ears. So we tried just a few drops of Panaway, a little bit of coconut oil. We did the same thing, put it around the ear, we put it around the jawline. Within maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes it could have been. All of a sudden she's like, oh, she like that. And we got nervous. We looked, we're like, what? She goes, my ear just popped. And we're like, is that good or is that bad? She goes, no, that is so good. The pressure, the release I'm feeling is amazing. She's like, what is in that oil? And it's the blend Panaway. So you can also do that. If you still have this from your starter kit, just a couple drops, carrier oil, put it behind the ear on the jawline. Remember, you can do this every maybe 2, twice or 3 times within the hour until there's, you see like some movement or some drainage, okay? So those are the 2 tips. You can either make the roller, have it on hand, or just use the oil. Last but not least, when you're out in the sun, sometimes we miss a few spots with our suntan lotion, right? That's happened to me. This works every single time. You're going to get coconut oil, the one that stays hard, add some aloe vera, and then you're going to do a few drops of lavender and maybe 1 drop of peppermint. Lavender is so great for healing and soothing the skin and really helping it to heal after it's been burned. Peppermint is great for pain relief, but it's also great for cooling, right? Your skin is like hot to the touch. Peppermint's going to cool it. So make that, you don't even need a recipe, just throw that in your hand and put it where you need it. And use it again as often as you need it, maybe once every half an hour, every hour, and you're going to notice that your sunburn not only feels really great, you're able to sleep at night, but it's going to heal up so much quicker. And you may not even peel or blister, and that's what I've noticed. So those are the recipes I want to show you guys. One last thing I highly recommend, and that is Young Living's insect repellent. I love it because it's toxic free and it actually works. So remember, mosquitoes and ticks, they carry diseases, right? So we definitely want to protect ourselves when we're out in the woods or sitting on our back patio. This is great. A little bit goes a long way. The first bottle I bought was 3 years ago. This is the second one I finally bought. So it really does last. Another tip for extra protection is bring your diffuser outside on your porch, on your patio. Yes, you got to plug it in. So bring out that extension cord, put some citronella, some lemongrass in there, and you're going to notice that the bugs are going to stay away. So those are the things that I recommend that you guys do so you can have a really fun and safe summer. So hope you guys enjoy these recipes. All right, have a good rest of your class. Bye.
So she's not with us, but she's with us. So Erica wanted to go ahead and leave that information with us. So since I have so much of a bunch of information to share with you all, I have some other people here that are going to help me teach, but let me just go ahead and give you one basic summer tip that you might think about. That when you go outside in the summer, and if you are sensitive, which some people are, if you have a citrus oil on you, it can be bad. The reason is there is a marine or something like that, how you say this big long word. And what happens is, like it helps the plant to photosynthesize, your skin could photosynthesize. So I have never had a problem with this, but some people do. So it's just good, citrus oils, don't put them on before you go out in the sun. And some blends that do have citrus oils in them you want to be careful with are Peace and Calming, Stress Away, Joy, Citrus Fresh. So that's just one quick idea that you need to know for the summer. Another thing too is if you want to use these blends or a citrus oil, you can have jewelry and you can put it on the jewelry instead of putting it on your skin. Some people have necklaces. I have some bracelets that have lava beads on them. So you can still have that scent with you, but it's not going to be on your skin, so it's not going to affect your skin badly. So, and another thing, if you want to use it, just cover up. Like if you want to have it on your neck or something, make sure your neck's not in the sun. Those are some things, some quick ideas for summer that you want to think about. So I think, Lisa, were you going to share something with us here? Yeah, Lisa's got a little something for us. Let her take over. Go ahead.
Absolutely, I would. I don't know if Joanna's on. Is she on there? But there's this Beach Boys song. Yeah. There's this Beach Boys song. They sing a lot of songs about summer things, but there's this one song that they sing, and it's called "The Warmth of the Sun." And I don't know. I'm sure all of you maybe heard it in your head, but it goes something like this.
Hold on, give me a second, Lisa.
Oh, well, I'll start singing it. Well, anyway.
By the Beach Boys on Amazon Music.
Good. Are you recalling the song? This is the opening line. Anyway, there's a line in there. And it goes, the warmth of the sun. It goes, the warmth of the sun. And maybe it's all kind of bringing back memories of summer. I don't know, but it's a beautiful song, and I think we're all kind of recalling it. But there's such a wonderful thing about summer. Everyone can think of summer memories that just bring them joy. But we also have memories of a bad burn, a bad sunburn that maybe ruined a vacation, or was painful. I know I personally do. But what I wanted to share with you is a product that Young Living has. We're going to talk about their sunscreen, and we're going to talk about no sunscreen, because I think, like Erica was telling you, one thing that we have to right now in the media, there's so much going on with very toxic things in our sunscreens. In fact, Johnson & Johnson had the Neutrogena and Aveeno just recently. They found lots of traces of cancer causing, is it benzene that's in there? Very serious. You're putting that on your skin to protect your skin, and it could be deadly. That's not good. We also seen things about the coral reef, about people going in to areas, and those sunscreen ingredients are ruining the coral reefs. So it's not just us it's harming. But what I wanted to just mention is a couple of things that I wanted to bring out. And this is in our product book. And it talked about how just the benefits. This one is approved by the Cancer Foundation, the National Cancer Foundation, and it is reef safe. And what does that mean? If it's reef safe, more than likely it's human safe. And that's a very important thing to say, because there's so many. Do they test on animals, or do they? It's not a big bottle. It's super expensive. This is a 50. It will last a long time. The best advice, and I taught sun safety in elementary schools in Washington State for years, all through my kids going to school. And I was sponsored by different companies like Coppertone or this. The best thing that you can do when you go out in the sun is put this hat on, or a hat on. Protect your skin. I have a little sleeve, keep it in my car. It's a little finger thing on it. Okay. That's going to be the best advice I can give anyone. Wear long sleeve shirt, collared shirts, and be real careful with that time in the sun. Okay, with that said, my sister lives in Australia, and all the Aussies, they know to wear those bathing suits that have a neck. They wear hats that are made of bathing suit material that go here, and then they have a back on there. They know to stay out of that sun in the water, especially. There are parts of the year where there is no protection, and they actually have UV protection notices, like air pollution almost. So they make a 10, and I haven't seen it. It's not, I'm trying to find it in the catalog, but I have a 10. I don't know if they've discontinued that, Chris. I don't know if you know that or not, but this is the 50, and it's super thick and it's super nice, and it smells, you know, it just has a very pleasant smell. It's not anything real chemically. Use it where you need it. If it's your hand, your arms, there are times when you're gonna need a sunscreen, and I recommend you put a sunscreen on it as opposed to burning your skin. But for the most part, whatever you can do to protect your skin. And one of the things I taught in my class was learn to love the skin you were born in. And there was a young gal in my son's class, it was in 4th grade, and she was from India, and she says, oh, my mom said I don't have to worry about the sun. I don't have to worry because we just tan. Anytime you tan or go in the sun, we're all at risk. Some people more than others. And I know that there was a time when, oh, the tan, you know, that's fashion forward. Have a tan, life healthy, tan look. Anytime your skin is burned, it's burned. It's just that. It's that top layer is burned. We have 3 layers of skin: the dermis, epidermis, and the basal. So whenever you burn your skin, it's not good. It later cosmetically it causes wrinkles. It's personal for me. My father had skin cancer. My grandfather had skin cancer. He had pieces of his face taken off. And he told me when I was 21, and I used to lay out in the sun with water, spray water, baby oil. He said, Lisa, I'm going to give you a piece of advice. Stay out of the sun. Enjoy it, but don't seek it. Don't seek the sun to burn your skin. He said, I'm living proof that you shouldn't do that. And he was a lifeguard in the 1920s. And he was pretty fair, Irish background, Scottish Irish background. He was very fair, and he would spray water when he just got too hot, same thing. So it is something that they don't focus a lot on the sunscreen. They do have, you know, not a variety, but they have a good one. Purchase it, pay the money. It is more expensive than your Neutrogena or whatever you're going to get in the store, but it is good, and use it when you need to. Otherwise, wear hats and be careful in the sun, and enjoy summer. That's all I'm going to say. I love summer, and I think all of us do, but that's all I have time for. But
Thank you.
yeah, you want to say anything, Chris, about that?
No, I mean, I think a good sunscreen is good. I also have a graphic if you want to make your own non-toxic sunscreen coming up later too.
Love that.
Thank you. Lisa,
And-
you don't know Lisa? She's in Utah. And hi,
Yeah.
Maggie. Maggie's in New York. And Takoa, hi. She's up in New England. Just so everybody knows each other. That's nice.
And one more thing I just wanted to say, if anyone wants to go to the National Cancer Foundation, they have a whole thing on skin protection, and because I know there's different varying views on it, but it's good to kind of look that over for yourself.
And this is something I was going to show you all tonight too, that Johnson & Johnson did have. This was just in the news yesterday, I think, or the day before, that
Yes.
aerosol cans have carcinogens in them. So a good reason to think about what you put on your skin because it goes in. Yeah. So thanks so much for that, Lisa.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Let me go ahead. Since we're here, let me go ahead and give you all if you would like to make your own sunscreen, how can you do that? So you can take a shot of it. Let me find it for you here. If you're into making your own sunscreen, how can you do it? There's bars if you don't live in Florida. If you do live in Florida, yeah, I think this would melt before we ever got to the beach. So there's 2 different recipes if you want to take screenshots of them here. The one is to make bars, and the other is to make sunscreen in a jar. So if you want to make the bars, here you can go ahead and take a screenshot of that. What you do is you get these little like ice cube or muffin. These are muffin tins, like a muffin tin, and you kind of melt these things together, put in a little vanilla extract for some nice smell to it. Be very careful when you're working with zinc oxide. You should have a mask on because it can be an irritant for your airway. So if you decide to make this, just make sure you watch yourself when you're working with the zinc oxide. It doesn't get in the air and you don't breathe it in. So that's one idea. If everybody has that there, I'll go ahead and show you the sunscreen in the jar. So here's another option that you can do if you want to make your own sunscreen. This is a Florida thing because it's going to be in a jar and it can melt and harden and melt and harden. So this is a sunscreen in the jar. But what's interesting, we're going to talk a little bit later about carrot seed oil. This one has carrot seed oil in it, and that's really super fantastic for your skin. Okay, so hopefully you all have that, and then we're going to turn it over to Rochelle. Rochelle has a food item for us, I think. Is that where we're going, Rochelle? Okay, take it away, Rochelle.
Yes, I do. Hi, everybody. Okay, so summertime usually results in a lot of sunshine, outdoor picnics, barbecues, cookouts, and whatnot. So I found a recipe for a citrus vinaigrette. You can use this vinaigrette not only in a salad, but if you wanted to marinate meats or you have a fruit salad. I haven't tried it, but this is, how I roll. I'm going to make it and try it. That's usually what I do. And so Chris has the recipe. I will tell you, I found this recipe on the Young Living website and one of our publications. I've received the hard copy, but they have it in the digital library and page 45. And Chris has the graphics, so she'll show you. So the recipe calls for olive oil, garlic, a shallot, lime vitality, tangerine vitality, lemon vitality, sweetener, salt and pepper to taste. So here's the recipe. You need a half a cup of olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, let's see, 1 shallot, had to ad lib on my shallot. I'll tell you after. Let's see how that works out. And lime vitality. And of course, I don't have vitality. I just have the regular lime. But remember, it's the same in the bottle, the solid color as it is with the white label. Let's see, 2 to 3 drops. So I'm going to start with 2 drops of the lime, and then I'm going to go from there. All right, come on. This is why I'm on TV land, they always have it prepared because the process is usually slow. All right, and then we need 3 to 4 drops of tangerine vitality. Whoa, 3. I'm going to start with 3 drops. That comes out pretty quick. Okay, and then 2 to 3 drops of the lemon vitality, and I'm just going to do 2. That comes out quick as well. There we go. All right, and then a sweetener. Oh, Rochelle. Okay, so I'm going to give this a little bit of a swirl. Salt and pepper to taste. How's everyone's week going? Okay, sorry. All right. Take a look at that recipe really quick. Pretend like you still hear me stirring. I'll be right back.
I think she ran away, but I'm sure she's coming back.
Okay. So I decided I didn't want to use honey. I wanted to use an all sweetener alternative. So I'm using monk fruit. And the monk fruit, that's 1 to 2 tablespoons. Okay, that's perfect. So I'm going to ad lib this just a little bit. Interesting fact about monk fruit, the numbers are exactly the same, but because it is natural, your body processes it differently. And so it doesn't affect your, oh wait, what's the word I'm looking for? Your sugar levels. But the numbers are exactly the same. Okay, it smells really good. All right, let's taste it. That's good, but it needs a little more.
What are you going to throw in there, Rochelle?
I'm going to add another drop of tangerine. I can taste the lime and another drop of lemon. And it actually tastes pretty good. And I can taste the sweetener. I only did 1 tablespoon, and it's a rough tablespoon because this tablespoon, you know, like the soup spoon, is not a genuine tablespoon. Okay. It tastes bright though. That's really good.
Good job. Thank you.
You're welcome. So that's pretty much it.
Thank you.
Probably a little more salt maybe. But I really like that and I would use that.
Nice. Lisa has a question for you. Go ahead, Lisa.
Yes.
I was trying to read that. Was there an acid in there? I mean, like a vinegar or a.
No, it's just the sweetener. That's it. So you have the olive oil, the garlic, the shallot, the oils, and then you have the sweetener and salt and pepper. So there's no vinegar, which I thought was interesting. But online, they actually have 3 oils that you can make, one of which is like a flavored vinegar with herbs and with the oils. So you should check out the digital library because there's quite a few recipes on there.
Very nice. Thank you. So now we're going to go into a mass of summer recipes for you all. Everybody ready? Get your cameras ready. All right. Here we go. Let's go into some ideas for you for rollerballs and diffusers. So the rollerball recipes, we've got a bunch of them for you. Let's start with berries. Let's get the berries going first. How can we have some kind of a berry spray for summer? And you want to, what you'll have is you have a empty rollerball. You can buy them on Amazon. Like Erica always says, you can take an empty 5 or 15 ml bottle from Young Living that you've used up. And Young Living has a bunch, I think it's 10 caps for about $10.50, roller caps. So you can put them on your empty bottles. And this one has grapefruit, bergamot, lang-a-lang, lime, and valor. Amazing. A beautiful, sweet, fresh scent for summer. And you can use it as a perfume, or you could put it in a spray bottle and just use it for a spray around the house too. So that's one idea for you. Let's do some other ideas. Let's go next with lime. So what kind of a lime spray can we make? Let's see here. This one is lime, lavender, spearmint, and valor. So that's another idea. Same with your roller balls or a spray bottle. Lime, lavender, spearmint, and valor. If those are oils that you like, they're beautiful oils, you could make this nice spray or roller ball. Okay, say you want to do something a little bit different. Let's go for orange. Orange is a happy oil. If you're feeling a little bit down, pull out your orange oil and you could make yourself a spray or roller ball with orange essential oil. This one has orange, valor, stress away, bergamot, and peppermint. Amazing. And a happy. All the citrus oils can help us stay happy. So this has the peppermint and orange in it, which is beautiful. So that's another idea for you. Okay, last but not least, here's another. If you want a screenshot of a wake up roller blend, you need to get going in the morning and the body is not cooperating. This is a blend you can make. Lemon, peppermint, rosemary, and lang-a-lang. Rosemary is a focus oil. Peppermint is a good wake up oil. Lemon is the happy oil in that blend. So you need to rise and shine. Maybe this is a blend that you want to make to have for your roller balls. So those are just some ideas for you. What about your diffuser? What can you put in your diffuser for summertime fun? Well, let's check that out. Get my graphic for you here on summertime fun with diffusers. And you really need a screenshot of this, and Kate, unless there's just one that you follow, you know that you're going to like, because to write them all down would take a very long time. But here we go. These are summer diffuser recipes to keep you happy and healthy. So we have a sunny day with lemongrass, orange, and peppermint. Lemongrass is super for so many things in your body. Orange is that happy oil. Peppermint is the wake up oil. What if you like flowers? You have lavender, geranium, lang-a-lang, 3 flowers right there, and then citrus fresh in there to perk it up. Give it that citrus bing. Hammock time is stress away, cedarwood, lavender. Orange, dreamsicles, one of my favorites. Stress away, orange, and lime. And then you have key lime pie at the end there, lime, lemon, and stress away. These are just some ideas for you, but getting those citrus oils into your system, the Vitality line, if you want to take them, or if you want them in the air, like a lot of us are staying home writing letters. Well, this is a beautiful blend to have behind you to keep you happy and awake. So those are the diffuser recipes that I wanted to share with you. I said we were going to talk a little bit about carrot seed oil. What do we know about carrot seed oil? So let's find out something here about carrot seed oil. This was one, it was a real eye opener for me. Carrot seed oil does beautiful, beautiful things for your skin. So here's a little graphic on the carrot seed oil. It helps rejuvenate your skin. It helps with wrinkles. But the thing that interested me most is, like, when we get older, we've got some darker parts of the skin going on. Well, it helps with that too. And imagine it even helps when you've been out in the sun too much. And it's great for your hair. Usually anything that's good for your skin is going to be great for your hair also. So what's the recipe that we can make with carrot seed oil? Well, how about we make a serum for our faces with carrot seed oil? Here's a serum with some flower oils and carrot seed oil in it. This is a glow serum, something you want to put on to make your face be happy. So you have 10 drops of carrot seed oil, 10 drops of Copaiba. This was one that used to come with our starter kits, and Copaiba does an amazing amount of things for the body. It's a really good oil to have if you don't have it. They've changed the starter kit the last few years, so you don't get the Copaiba with it, but it's a really beautiful oil for many things for your body. Geranium is great for your skin, and it's a flower oil. Make perfumes with it. And tea tree is in the summer, if you've got some issues with your skin sweating too much, that's what tea tree is for. Tea tree is also a nice one to put in the diffuser to make your house smell like a little spa. But you can fill the 15 ml container, and you want your carrier oil. Maybe rosehip seed is my personal favorite. Some people like jojoba oil, which is actually a wax. So this is a little idea for a summer glow serum for you. Okay, so say that you are thinking about getting the pores nice and deep clean. What can you do? Well, how about a hydrating summer mask? So I have a hydrating summer mask with aloe vera in it. That's an idea of something that you might just enjoy putting on your skin. It has a 1/4 cup of aloe vera, a tablespoon of coconut oil, and 3 drops of helichrysum. Helichrysum is a great brain oil. So when you put it on your face, it's getting in there into your skin. So wear it for 10 minutes and rinse it off, and your skin will have a renewed freshness of hydration. So this is an idea for a hydrating mask. Here's something else that I wanted to share with you all, just some other ideas, not necessarily to make, but these are simple things. And this is something, I'm glad we're having this class again. We did a class like this maybe 6 months ago. It wasn't so hot, but we're in Florida now, and it's 88 degrees. It was 93 a couple hours ago when I looked at my watch. What can you do to immediately help yourself cool off? Say you're working in the yard, you've been walking around outside, you want to cool off. Before you leave, go ahead, Lisa, did you want to say something? Oh, go ahead.
I thought you were asking us.
Oh, sure. What do you do? Tell me.
Laverderm mist.
Oh, you like that? That's nice. Yes. Yeah, that's an idea. I'm going to give you another idea. Here we go. Take a washcloth, get it wet, put a drop of eucalyptus on it, and stick it in the freezer for 15 minutes. Then when you come into the house, put it on your neck or your face. You have that beautiful smell. Put it in a plastic bag in the freezer so it doesn't stick to everything. Sorry, I forgot that. Get one of those big plastic bags and stick it in the freezer, and then you'll have that beautiful scent going on. But that's just another idea for cooling off. And here's another idea of a spray that you can make. Peppermint, of course, is our cooling spray. Peppermint is the thing that really immediately helps your body to cool off. So let me see where my little graphic is. I wanted to show you all of a cooling body spray, cooling face spray, just a cool down spray. And this one's very, very simple. If you have an empty 5 or 15 ml bottle, you can use it. But all you do is put a few drops of peppermint in a bottle, get some water, shake it up, and keep it with you. And like it says, you can take it to the pool or beach with you. You get really hot, just quick spray. Cool yourself down. So peppermint in a spray bottle is a quick and easy way to cool off, to help yourself to cool off. Another thing you can do is just if you have a empty roller ball, or if you get those roller tops from Young Living for their bottles, you can also put some peppermint in with some, I like the V6 carrier oil, or any kind of carrier oil that you want, fractionated coconut oil, or even a grapeseed oil, and shake it up. And then you've got a roller with the peppermint on it, if that's better for you than the spray. Yeah, those are some ideas. So until now, does anybody have any questions? Any questions for me up till now? Anything that you wanted to ask about? Oh, go ahead, Lisa.
I was going to ask on the carrot seed oil. It was in one of the recipes for sunscreen.
Yes.
At the beginning. Do you know what the level of protection it is?
I had that written somewhere. Let me see if they're on my old notes. You know, it's kind of debated, but I'm thinking 8. I'm thinking 8. I could be wrong on that. It's probably good to look it up, make sure you got it right. But it does have a small level of protection from the sun in itself without the zinc oxide. Of course, the main block in those recipes is going to be your zinc oxide powder. It's a powder, but actually the carrier oils also have different levels of protection in them too. So you have all that going for you when you make your own, and nothing toxic, nothing that's going to play with your endocrine system. Not only are these things, like you were saying, toxic to us to get them into our systems, they can have things that have been known to cause cancer in them, like the benzene, I think it is. But they also, it's just really bad for you all the way around, the different sunscreens. So when you can make your own, that would be the way to go. Or get the Young Living one if you can. Yeah, those are some really neat ideas. Somebody else have a question? Yeah, you got it. Good. Well, we're talking about how do we, it's summer. Like, I don't know about you all. How many people are dealing with mosquitoes? Anybody dealing with mosquitoes, or is it just me? Like, they have a whole forest of friends on our front porch. Unfortunately, we've got these 2 folding chairs and we have a black cover for them. That I'll never get a black cover again. That cover just attracts them. So when you go to pull those chairs out, they're everywhere. But here's a really, we can beat the system. We know how. Here's a little idea of something very simple. If, like Erica was saying, you want a diffuser, but you don't have the electricity, or maybe you're going camping and you want to be able to have a natural diffuser. So if you have a mason jar, you can make your own bug off diffuser here. So just take your mason jar, fill it with these coarse granules of salt, and put some citronella drops in there. And for the top, cover it with a cheesecloth so that the scent will naturally disperse. But you want to do the citronella right before you're going to be using it, because it eventually, you know, the little tiny molecules of essential oils just evaporate into the air. But right before you go outside, you could just leave it on. I haven't done this yet, but that's my plan, to leave it on the front porch. And when we go to sit outside, just put a few drops of your citronella. You probably don't need 20 or 30, just probably about 3 or 4, and go sit outside for a couple hours. I know I use my citronella just on my body. Like if we go sit on the porch, I'll put just a little drop on my arms and then my legs, and they don't bother me at all. But they're crazy when you go to pull those chairs out. They are bad. Me and mosquitoes are not friends back in our African days. No, because they gave me malaria so many times. It was like, this is not for me. Okay, so what else do I have to show you all? What if you would like a summer massage oil? Oh, go ahead, Lisa. Do you have a question or comment?
I wanted to mention too that they found the first mosquitoes on the West Coast with the West Nile. So if we thought, oh, we live on the West Coast, it's kind of an East Coast thing, it's better to, like she said, put that jar out and really protect yourself from mosquitoes too. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so now we want to make a nice summer nights massage oil. How can we do that? Here we go. We got a graphic for you. You take these beautiful oils of grapefruit and bergamot, cedarwood, and black pepper. Combine them all together in your empty 15 ml from your Young Living oil that you've finished off. Put a little carrier oil in there and you are set to go. So this is a really nice blend of oils. You've got your fruit, you've got one thing you want to think about for a nice blend of oils: a tree, a citrus, and citrus, and there's a third one that we're supposed to have. Who knows? What's the third one that we're supposed to have? Flower. So I guess we can call the bergamot, it's really a citrus, but we've got grapefruit, bergamot, and we've got the tree. So we've got 2. We've got the citrus and the tree oil in this blend. But those 3 together are always knockouts if you're trying to come up with a blend of your own, something that you would like to try. All right, I've got one more idea for you all, and then get your questions ready. So the evening is ending and you want to relax. This is an amazing drink that you can make to relax with. And I did this last night. It is really beautiful. So here we go. You can do the vodka or not. If it's a serious night or you don't want the vodka, leave the vodka out. But what was really neat is we had a lot of fresh strawberries. So you took these 10 strawberries and you just kind of heat them with the sugar. And then we put the lime in at the end because I like the therapeutic benefits of the citrus oils, and you're not going to get them if you boil them. So I boiled the strawberries, the sugar, mash them up, pull them off the heat as soon as they get hot, just wait a second, put your lime oil in and top it off with sparkling water. This was out of this world. And if you want the little fun weekend night, go ahead and put your vodka in there. But this is just, this is an amazing recipe. And I was telling, we were with some friends. I'm like, well, I'm going to talk about this tomorrow night. So let's do it. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah. So anybody have any questions for me? Feel free, or Rochelle or anybody, feel free to unmute yourselves and just let us know. Any questions that you might have.
So one of the things I will say that I did, oh, go ahead.
Elaine, go ahead.
I was wondering, I never heard of carrot oil.
It's carrot seed oil. Yeah.
Carrot seed.
Imagine that. Yeah. Young Living has it. I have it right here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, got it in Young Living.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go to Chris.
Okay. Mary Lee.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Go
I
ahead.
was just going to say what's so remarkable is carrot seeds are so teeny. They're very small.
Yeah, I don't know how they get it out of the carrot. I mean, I don't think it's an expensive oil if I remember right. I had bought it last summer. Gay, go ahead.
Where can I get the zinc oxide?
I got that from Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah. Mary Lee, question?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
The zinc oxide for many, many years has always been used in all different kind of creams for healing. That's been for hundreds of years back. They've used that for healing. It's a healing thing.
Well, as a kid, I used to have the white zinc cream all across my nose. I mean, I don't know if it helped or not because I always ended up burning myself, as you guys see. But like Lisa said, if you can stay out of the sun or wear a hat, that's what I do these days. Yeah. I don't stay out of the sun. I do wear a hat. But the zinc oxide I always had as a kid right across here, bright. And it does tend to do that. It does tend to stay white. Yeah. Any other questions? Feel free. Anybody have a question? Please let me know.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks. Next
Yeah.
week, we're talking about
I enjoyed
supplements.
it.
Thank you guys all for coming. We really appreciate having you. If you're new, I see Ariel's here. If you'd like me to help you figure something out or know how to get some of these products, just stay on when everybody goes. I'll be happy to help you. But next week, we're talking about supplements. Next week, Eric and I are going to talk about turmeric and ashwagandha.
Oh, that's good.
Turmeric and ashwagandha. Yeah. We'll see how much research we get together. If we have time, we might add a little bit more. But we really appreciate you all coming and yeah, we keep supporting us. We love having you. Questions, feel free to bring them. Maggie, thanks for coming. LV, Takoa, Maritza. And I see Maggie figured out how to get her camera on. She was telling me she didn't know. It's good to see you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank
We'll see you
you.
this following week.
Thanks, Elaine.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you. See you
Bye,
next week.
Everybody.
Bye.
Thanks,
for coming.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Maritza. Take care.
Nice to see you. Have a client. Is why I'm camera off.
Oh, no problem. We're happy you joined us. Anytime.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye, Maritza. Thanks.
So I have this personal blender
Yes.
and I put everything inside there and it just emulsified it. So then I brightened it up a little more.
For your vinaigrette dressing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So now that's it. Yeah, but it's nice and light. At first it tastes